In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the citations worksheet. So the first thing you need to do is scroll down to Course Resources, look for Citations and Formatting, and find the Citations PowerPoint. That's right here. And when you click on that, you'll have the option to download the PowerPoint, and it should look like this. Then what you'll need to do is go back to our course page, scroll all the way down to week 5, and then click on the Citations worksheet right here, and it will look like this. Now the PowerPoint is going to help you complete the worksheet. So for the first set of problems in the worksheet, you're being asked to identify what the different parts of the citation are, and your numbered options are listed up here. So how to find what maybe the Ballantine Books trade paperback is, what that means, is you need to go to the PowerPoint. And know that the PowerPoint's organized into 3 sources. So you have how to cite a book, how to cite an online video, and then how to cite an article. Okay, so for the first one, it looks like we're doing a book. So what we're going to do is go back up to the how to cite a book and scroll through till we get to what is slide 5. All right, and then what we see on this page are basically the formulas for citations. So citations, think of them like geometry equations, where you're trying to, find the area of a circle or a sphere. You have your equation in geometry, and then you have the variables that you plug in. The same thing is true of equations. So the formula for a book would look like this in MLA, or look like this in APA, or this in Chicago. And what MLA, APA, and Chicago are 3 different styles of citing. So think of them as like 3 different groups of citations to have. So going back to the worksheet, we're going to look at this citation, see which one does it seem to match the most. So for this one, for paperback, usually paperback makes me think of books. So I'm going to look and see which one does this match. And the one that I saw look like the most was MLA. So I kind of went through it line by line. All right, so seeing this, all right, I have the title of the book. Then what would be right after it would be the publisher, Ballantine Books. So if I go back to the worksheet, Ballantine Books is the publisher. I'm going to see, okay, publisher's number 5. That's what I'm going to enter right here, is number 5. And then for this year, I'm going to look back at the PowerPoint and see the year, and I see that's the year published. So I'll go back up here and find out that date of publication is number 3. So I'm going to put 3 in here. All right, so this gives you an idea of how to do the first one. So the next one is for a video. So I'm going to then go to the video section of the PowerPoint and then look for those equations. So if I go down to slide 10, it'll give me the formulas for the videos. And then you'll be asked to do a third one, which will be for an article. And if I go to slide 14, it'll give me the formulas for an article. All right, now in your second section of this, you're being asked to do something a little different. You're being given a source, and you're being asked to give the citation. So I give you the formula right here, which is copied from our slide. And then you're being asked to type the actual citation here. So for the first part, you're asked to find the formula for our Duckworth book. All right, so now the formula is last name, first name, title of book, publisher. All right, so basically, if I look at the cover of the book, I can find a lot of this information. And I kind of give you directions on how to do this in the PowerPoint under how to cite a book. It shows you what to look for. It gives you the title of the book, page number, and what we call like the copyright page. All right, so for our Duckworth book, I know that the last name of the author is obviously Duckworth. And her first name, if I look at the title of the book, is Angela. All right, so then title of book, and I want to give the full title, and I want to make sure to italicize it. So it's going to be Grit, The power and passion of perseverance. So I'm getting that just straight from the cover page of the book. You can see that there. All right, so then publisher. To find the publisher, I'm going to have to open the book, and I'll flip through a few pages till I get to a page that looks like this. A bunch of tiny print on it. It's kind of on the left-hand side. And I'm going to see that it says Scribner is the publisher. It's right at the top. Okay, so right underneath that little flame. Okay, now that shouldn't be italicized, so I'm going to go back and unitalicize it. All right, now it looks like from this format, the last thing I need here is the year. So if I go back to that same page, and I'll see a little ways down, it'll say copyright at, and then it gives the year 2016. So I'll do space, and that's what I have for the year. All right, so this is what you need to do. This was MLA. You need to do this for APA and Chicago. So you'll have a lot of the same information, but the citation will look a little different. And if you look within our PowerPoint slide, you have the formulas for each one. And you also have a slide that kind of points out how each style is a little different. So the last thing that we're going to do for this right here is enter in the in-text citation information. So for the in-text citation, I'm just going to follow the format that I give right here. Last name, so that would be Duckworth. And then it just says page number. So I'm just going to pick a random page out of the book. We'll say page 16. And then I close with my parentheses. All right, so do the same thing for APA, do the bibliographic citation and the in-text citation. And then for Chicago. Then down below, you're going to be given links. So click on the link and go to this video, and then use the PowerPoint to show you how to gather the information for the video. So remember, there's 3 parts to this PowerPoint: how to cite an online video, to show you what to look for on the web page, and then what the formulas are, and what the differences between the 3 different styles are. And then lastly, you'll also be asked to do this for an article, and the article is outlined in the PowerPoint as well. How to cite an article shows you what to look for, gives you the formulas, and points out the differences. Okay, so that's kind of a basic rundown. You do have one slide at the very end where it's done incorrectly. This is an article in APA formatting. So what you'll need to do is go back to that PowerPoint slide. You have the article. Look at the slide 14 for the format. Pay careful attention to punctuation, to things like italics, capitalization, and then you'll be able to correct this citation right here. All right, if you have any further questions, you can always get in touch with me.